Just taking a walk. I thought I'd take you guys with me. We're just 2 days away from getting into the apartment, which I'm pretty excited about. One of the biggest reasons I'm excited about it is because of the cats. It's interesting. Squirrel's an older, more mature cat. I think I could be giving her way too much credit, but I think she knows that we're in the middle of a move. You know what I mean? I think she gets that. So I think she's bummed out because, by the way, here's just beautiful. Right here is where the chocolatier is. We haven't been there yet, but we're going to. But Squirrel isn't really, she's like, I think Squirrel senses that we're moving and she gets it. And she's just frustrated. Katie's too young. She's a kitten. I don't think she cares. She's just having fun. But Squirrel, here's the problem. We got a cat and we got a kitten. And there are times, like when we were in Tucson, there would be times of the day where there were places Squirrel could jump up and get away from Katie. There are times where they play a lot, you know, and they love each other. But there are times where she wants away. She wants to be left alone. And in this teeny hotel room, there's not only is there no place for her to find peace and solitude away from Katie, but Katie is just full on all the time. She just, you know, it's really funny. She just runs until she can't run. She plays and until she can't anymore. So 10 days, I think I've been here. Probably the most surreal 10 days of my life. I can see people if they're walking up behind me. It's kind of nice. I do feel very safe here. Very pretty. It's just been a unique experience. And that's not going to change. You know, I've been to Puerto Rico and I liked it, but this just, I have hair in my mouth. This is very, very different. One of the most unusual, just without a doubt, the most surreal experience I've ever had. Everybody's very sweet though. Everybody says hello. Families everywhere. What's trippy to me is that this is the off season. Now on the, by the way, I'm kind of waiting for that store right there to open up. I want some more. I gotta get some more cat food. But it's weird. This is Salinas, so it's open, but there'll be times where you just walk up and during the middle of the day it's locked. Mañana time. Everybody's on mañana time when nobody's in a hurry. I kind of like that. I'm kind of excited about the live stream I'm doing tonight. Really am. So just 2 more days and we'll be in the apartment. And then it's gonna be good because I'm gonna do yoga every single morning. Can I tell you how unflexible I am? I'm not joking you. I have no flexibility at all. I gotta fix that. Yeah, I gotta fix that. So I'm going to do yoga. Tommy's good at it. He did a lot of yoga. So I'm gonna get good at that. But when I walked down the beach right here a few days ago and just put my feet in the water, you know, and I couldn't believe how warm it was. It's the off season. timing of coming here is so bizarre too, because like literally in 3 days the whale watching season starts. And every single year, humpback whales, the moms, come and they give birth right over there. And apparently they breach, which is where they jump out of the water. Form of communication, I guess. And then they do tail slapping. I think that's also a form of communication. But what I'm most excited for is I hope we can see a mom whale with her calf. Apparently they say that like the moms, when they have their calves, they'll come closer to the shore. And I don't know the actual height of how high our apartment is. I think I'm going to have to get some binoculars and a much better camera. Although I will tell you this, the zoom on this thing is ridiculous. I had an iPhone 11 and it just got so full. It got to the point, the reason I had to buy this one, it got to the point where I couldn't even download. I couldn't erase a picture. I was like going through and deleting stuff so I'd have space to be able to upload videos. So I went to my pictures and I tried to delete some pictures. I couldn't. And that was sort of the last straw. I gave up it was waving the white flag. So I had to bite the bullet and get this one. But the film quality is a lot better. I can zoom in really well. Like from my balcony, I can zoom in and probably see what people are eating for lunch on the beach. So I really was kind of shocked at how warm the water was. So on the day that we move into our apartment, the following morning, we move in on the 30th. So we won't, the following day, July 1st, is the day that we're going to be going into the ocean, like all the way. We're going to do some swimming. You can't really surf here. There's always waves breaking in Salinas, but not here. This is actually not Salinas Beach. The beach that I'm sitting in front of is Chipipi. Our apartment is directly in front of Salinas Beach. Chipipi is much bigger. But Salinas is it's so pretty. So the waves, when we actually go surfing, it obviously won't be here in front. Salinas is a peninsula. That's the Chocolateria, all right? That's where the sea lions, we can go visit the sea lions. And on the other side, directly over there, that's where the waves break. And if you want to Google it, some really clean, peeling, beautiful left-handers, and there's a few, there's a beach break, but there's a couple point breaks, which is really cool. So, there's going to be so much to do. Not enough time to do it. There's a drop zone about 5 minutes away where we can skydive. And the cool thing about that is I made 2 skydives since I started the channel. They're both here but the first one I did in Colorado, and mile high. The tarmac of the airport is a mile. So as a result, we couldn't go up very high. Anything over 18,000 feet, and you need oxygen. So we didn't go very high. The second time I jumped at Sierra Skydive in Nevada, and same sort of thing, just a high elevation. And I think we jumped at 11,000 or 12,000 feet or something like that. But here, it's sea level. I'm at sea level. There's the sea, so we'll be able to get, and it's really weird. You think like if you jump from 11,000 feet, the maximum you can go without oxygen is about 18. You would think that going from 11,000 feet all the way up to 18,000 feet would buy you like a lot more free fall time. It probably buys you 30 seconds. I'm not sure of it, but it doesn't buy you that much. When you hit terminal velocity, you cover about 1,000 feet a second. The store is still closed. But the whole kite surfing thing. Have you ever watched any kite surfing, you guys? First of all, it looks like a kite. I thought they were little. The kites are huge. I can't believe how big they are. But I watched I don't like hearing people walk behind me at all. Although I feel pretty safe. I lost my train of thought. There's just so much to do here. And if you get on a boat and you travel 6 hours directly that way, you will arrive at the Galapagos Islands. And they have tours there where you can actually walk around, and see all the different animals, and turtles, and cool stuff at the Galapagos. And what I've read and been told, I don't know if it's true, but I'm gonna find out that no animal's ever been hunted there. So animals aren't afraid of people. They walk up to you. I don't know if that's true. My cat's never been hunted. She won't walk up to you. But there's a lot to do here. My Spanish is getting a lot better. It's really cool. Tommy and I try to talk in Spanish. We really do. When I tell you we're making a real, genuine effort to learn the language, we really are. There's something that exists here called the gringo tax. It's just what you think it is. Like a foot taller than everybody here. I stand out. People think I'm a football player from America or something. And what they do is they think you're rich and they think they can get one over on you. And whatever something costs, it's going to cost just a little bit more because I'm an American. Now, I'm immigrating, so I'm going to be South American. So we've actually said to people, hey, I'm a gringo, but I live here. But it's a beautiful place. It's just, I don't know if I'll ever get used to it. I doubt I will. It'll help a lot when I can speak the language. Here's the weird thing. It's speaking Spanish with somebody, like when you're looking them in the eye, is one thing. Getting on the phone, it doesn't even sound like the same language. It's so hard. If I can't see your lips or see you, it just is really difficult. Tommy and I both took Spanish in high school, so I actually understand a lot more than I can speak. I got a decent vocabulary, so there's a lot of words I know. So whenever we find ourselves like walking around or something, or we're at a restaurant and people are in the table next to us are talking, I can, or I'm watching the news. There's no American TV here, so when you turn the TV on, and man, maybe it's me, but it feels like people are talking 7,000 miles an hour, which is funny because I talk fast, My whole life, people have said you talk too fast. My response to that was try to listen quicker. And now here I am in a place where everybody talks so fast. I've got to learn this language. I do. I'm trying to. Do you know the first 2 days I had this little translator app, and I say the thing in English and it spits out what it is in Spanish. And for the first 2 days here, I'd flip my phone around and just show it to the person I was trying to communicate with. And they'd smile at me and nod. Why did I do that? Isn't that dumb? So now, obviously, I'll say what I want to convey to them in Spanish, and when it translates it for me, I say it to them in Spanish. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I can't believe that store isn't open. I need to get milk and cat milk. I need to get ice and cat food. I have enough cat food in the apartment, but we're gonna probably need more in a day. So they'll definitely eat. You know what's funny about the cat food? The first day, you know, we opened the bag and put it down there. Like the squirrel went up and smelled it, looked at Tommy and walked away. He's like, great. So we went out and got a different bag, a different brand. The store is open. I'm gonna go get some ice. It's Living Abroad with Johnny Skull. Thanks for hanging with me. Please join me tonight. It's gonna be a great live stream. I love you guys.